So, you're getting intrigued about creating your own Roamantics event? Well, the first thing to think about is your venue right for the event? There's no right or wrong answer on type of venue that could be right for an event. It could be a student union bar, a classy nightclub, a cool bar, a public house, or a function room. All of which in theory could be perfect for a Roamantics event. However, to meet our criteria, the venue needs to have some previous experience advertising, promoting and staging events. Have a simple and effective Wi-Fi system. Be a safe, clean and non-threatening venue, whilst having the right atmosphere and image for a romantic singles party. Be able to designate a specific area within the venue for the event. One of the things we do ask of our Create Your Own event organisers is that they have had at least some previous experience of staging events at their venues. This might not mean staging huge singles nights specifically, but we need to be confident the Roamantics event has a reasonable chance of being a success in regards to the number of guests arriving. Bars and clubs that have a good social media presence have a big advantage. A large Facebook or Instagram following can be great for getting the word out. Venues must be willing to make the best use of their online status by advertising as best they can, such as adding a series of bold adverts on their Facebook page in order to get the right number of required bookings for the event. Student unions in general are particularly effective in promoting and staging events because they can reach many of students very quickly. This is one of the reasons why the Roamantics Create Your Own event feature is so popular with universities. Some pubs and bars are successful at putting on events at their venues by simply relying on large roadside posters outside their establishments displayed over a period of several weeks. Most of us at some stage have driven past the pub and seen a large poster for one of the events inside. There are also many other advertising options you can try, such as in newspapers or displaying posters around the town. You should be aware that Roamantics are not event promoters. However, we are always willing to help where we can. We can point you in the direction of some good free advertising sites to gain a better online presence. The promotion of the event is generally in your hands. It might be wise to decide on how many guests you're aiming for. The minimum numbers of Roamantics event would be around 10 guys and 10 women. There is no real maximum. If you expect more than 300 guests, get in touch with us to discuss it. It's crucial to any romantic speed dating event that venue that is staging the event has a free and simple Wi-Fi service. When guests arrive at the venue, they'll be provided with the details of how to connect to the Wi-Fi. This needs to be as simple as a password or a quick process to complete. Complicated or long-winded online forms will be frustrating for your guests. Again, if you're concerned about this, give a call to discuss it. All romantic speed dating events need to occur away from the general public in private function rooms or in private reserved spaces within the venue. It's better to have a separate room for the event so our guests know that everybody else there in the room is on the same event. However, we appreciate that this isn't always possible, so if the event is going to take place in a bar or on the same floor as other bar users, then a private area needs to be cornered off with a rope or something clearly defined for the Roamantics event. If you have a function room for the event, the space chosen shouldn't be too plain or drab, and to avoid awkwardness, we recommend some background music. On the other side of the coin, if the event is going to occur in a nightclub or bar, the music at the event shouldn't be too loud or overbearing, as guests need to hear each other talk and not required to shout. If the event is going to occur in a nightclub, then perhaps choose an earlier time to stage the event when the club is more quiet, before the crowds arrive later on. At any Roamantics event, there should be a mix of seating and standing areas. Try and avoid benches or long tables, as you want a sense of freedom and constant movement within the crowd. Also, you shouldn't make a big deal that a speed dating event is taking place. The event should be discreet to some extent, so no big speed dating here signs in the bar please guys. The venue should decide how many people their space can hold. If necessary, we can cap the ticket sales to any chosen number. You can tell us your maximum capacity on the online form. In the build up to any event, you can monitor the numbers that have booked for your event at any time in the My Booking section on the Roamantics website.